I'm gonna be honest, I really do not give a single fuck about Fouseytube, like at all. This guy uses the crutch of being mentally unstable as an excuse to just be a piece of shit. And the thing is, it fucking works. Like, people fall for his bullshit. Bro can do the most jaw-dropping thing a human is capable of doing, but then he's like, but guys, I'm mentally unstable, and then it just goes away. Like nothing happened. Like a few years ago, bro had this event where he was like supposed to have a bunch of celebrities or whatever, and they didn't show up. What ended up happening was it was literally just him in front of a crowd of people spewing a bunch of retarded shit, and then he like ended it by saying he was like going insane and he's gonna like kill himself or something. And that's my problem, okay? Bro has used that like, oh, I'm mentally insane, I'm gonna kill myself. He's used that shit as armor literally every time he falls off. And the crazy shit is that people are like, oh, I feel bad for him. Like that shit works. He uses it as a way to gain popularity, and people genuinely don't see the fact that he's fucking lying. Now, yes, I do 100% think that he's genuinely fucking insane, but the man is not gonna take his own life. This is just not something bro would do, and I say this with confidence for the simple reason of this guy is probably the most self-centered douchebag that I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm not even kidding. Bro has compared himself to Tupac.
Actually, I do feel like I am the Tupac of YouTube, so I am gonna keep that one.
Kanye.
You gotta help protect my image. I'm bad. I'm like Kanye. I lose my mind.
And Drake, as if he's some kind of massive celebrity. Bro, you were making fucking prank videos for children. You are a literal loser, and the only reason you have a fucking career is because people below the age of 12 lack the brain function required to enjoy good content. You are literally carried by 12-year-olds, and the fact that you act like you're some kind of god fucking appalls me. And that's my point. Like, why the fuck are people out here feeling bad for this guy? Because at the end of the day, bro is obsessed with himself. He's definitely not gonna kill himself, and he's likely pretty rich. Him making a scene talking about how he's gonna kill himself is literally making him more rich. Like, I just don't understand how people don't see this. It makes no fucking sense for me. Stop feeling bad for this loser and just let his career die. Because he doesn't even make good content. It's just fucking lackluster bullshit of this guy just like being an idiot. It's literally him being a dumbass for the entire fucking video, and that's it. It's not good. People just watch it to either A, make fun of him, or B, because they feel bad for him, or whatever the fuck. Stop. Just stop. Why is he allowed to do all this shit while making like just absolute dog shit? It makes no sense. And like, look, I really don't like the idea of canceling someone or deplatforming someone if they don't deserve it. But look, sometimes it's deserved. And Fouseytube, he has got to be at the top of that fucking list. All he does is act like he's better than everyone and then uses his mental health as an excuse to be a fucking douchebag. Okay, that's all he does. And I don't want to like downplay his mental health, right? Like, I understand not being mentally okay. I get all those things. But bro, plain and simple, your mental health does not excuse the fact that you fucking manipulated some broke mother into sex at an airport. You can't do shit like that and then be like, oh guys, it's because of my mental health. Like, no, bro, it's not your mental health. You're just fucked up. Okay, you're a piece of shit with an ego fueled by a fan base that doesn't know any better. They all think that their support is making you better, but in reality, they are literally paying you to become more of a fucking douchebag. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about with the whole broke mother thing, basically, what Fouseytube has been doing for like the past couple of months is he just streams literally everything. So he was streaming himself going to the airport, and while he's there, he finds some woman, right? And he just like sits next to her and acts like they're best friends. And right away, you can tell that she's drunk, like 100% fucked up. And the biggest hint is the fact that she's okay with literally everything that's going on. Bro's just on stream next to her, like fucking thanking people for donations, and she's just unfazed. Listen, okay? If I'm in public and some dude comes up to me talking about like, oh, thanks Kyle for the 100 gifted, I'm tasing him. I'm fucking zapping him, and I'm getting the fuck out of there. That's just not a normal thing to do, right? So she's clearly drunk if she's just gonna allow that shit. Anyways, he starts talking to her, and later on finds out that she's like a victim of sex trafficking. Now, I don't know if she's like outright said it, and hell, I mean, don't even quote me on any of it, because I'm just going off of what a few other people said, because I mean, plain and simple, I just didn't want to watch the whole stream. But either way, she's a sex trafficking victim, right? And they're talking about how she's at the airport to go see her kids, and how she's like broke or whatever. And Fouseytube, being the good Samaritan that he is, shows her Cash App to his stream, and then proceeds to send her like $500, right? And then gropes her and makes out with her and then points to a bathroom, right? So they're gone for a while, and bro comes back, and the first thing that he says is that he joined the Mile High Club.
I just joined the Mile High Club. And I know it doesn't count as the Mile High Club because I was in the airport, but I still joined it. I swear to God, I swear on everything I love. I swear on everything I love. I just joined the Mile High Club in the airport, in the men's bathroom. I swear to God, Lola.
So basically, he just admitted to paying this woman for sex at an airport, who is again clearly drunk, and just to add a fucking cherry on top, a sex trafficking victim. I mean, like I said, dude's a fucking douchebag, okay? And bro, the fans that sent her money basically just paid for this guy's prostitution bill. That's my fucking point. You being there and being a fan is keeping this guy being a dick. You're fucking fueling a complete douchebag to go do fucked up things and then just blame it on his mental health. I don't understand why you're still a fan. I think the craziest part, though, is that he denies ever having sex with her after the fucking mounds of proof. Like, listen, first off, bro clearly in camera, fucking in the shot, makes out with her and gropes her and points to a bathroom. But if that's not enough proof, later on in the same stream, he admits to being a sex addict who used to pay women and that he knew were sex trafficked. So like, bro, you literally just paid this woman, said that you had sex, admitted you've done the exact same thing in the past, but then said that it actually didn't happen. Bro, how the fuck did you expect anybody to believe that shit? Like, seriously, who actually believes that? Oh, and the last bit of proof. He calls his therapist and brings up the fact that he's sober. And again, it's sober from the sex addiction, which, can I just be honest, being a sex addict just proves the fact that this guy's a fucking douchebag. Like, that shit is just included in the bundle, right next to wearing a wife beater with baggy shorts. Like, that is just fucking textbook. Anyways, he asks her about the sobriety, and she literally says out loud, "Yeah, you've been sober since that thing at the airport."
You know, a friend of mine tried to say today that I wasn't sober. It was so hurtful.
You've been sober until that thing in the airport. I know that. Right?
Love you, Susie.
Yeah, I love you.
Bye.
I'll see you Monday.
Bye.
Further proving the fact that he paid this woman for sex on stream. And I think that's a wild, that's like the fucking craziest part, right? Is he's literally on stream, manipulating this woman, getting his chat to send her money, and then in the fucking scene, literally in the camera angle, making out with her and groping her, and then is like, "Oh, but guys, I didn't do anything. I didn't do it." Like, bro, how the fuck are you that delusional that you think like, oh, people are just gonna be like, "Oh, yeah, no, that was a skit"? What? Dude, we all fucking saw it. This guy is actually just the fucking bottom of the barrel muck. He's a literal, actual piece of shit, and people are still fucking supporting him because he's mentally unstable. Like, yeah, fucking clearly, okay? That doesn't mean pay him. That means stay as far away from this fucker as you can and let him get help on his own. Like, bro does not need your help. That's kind of the point I'm getting at. Is it, why are you still watching him? The one thing that he doesn't need is your support. You're literally paying him to be a dickhead and then getting mad at him for being a dickhead. And then he's like, "Oh, but it's my mental health." And so you come back to support him, and the fucking loop continues. You pay him. You see what I'm saying? Why the fuck are you still there? Just let it die. I do not feel bad for this guy at all. I don't care how mentally unwell he is. It does not excuse any of the shit that he's done, like, at all. Anyways, sub to the channel because I'm mentally unwell, and if you don't, I'm gonna fucking kill myself.